Welcome back to our Tuesday night live stream, guys. Just gonna log into the Facebook for the live right now. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Today we'll be working on the iPhone 8 Plus. We'll go ahead and shut this off. So this one we're working on is the iPhone 8 Plus. With all the iPhones, you know, typically same thing. Remove your 2 pentalobe screws. We'll go ahead with that. Get our Sesamo tool and pry underneath the glass in the frame there. Kind of give yourself a little gap. And then we'll go ahead and find our pick here and just open that up. So this one here, we'll work on our iPhone 8 Plus. I'm going to teach you guys how to fix phones. If you're interested, just watch my videos. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, they're Phillips. We'll go ahead and unscrew those. Oop. Go ahead and remove this shield here. What you see here, this will be the battery. Go ahead and unplug that. First thing you do when you're fixing anything. And we'll go up here and remove the 2 Y tips. Once you get those 2 screws out of the way, you can go ahead and remove this. Then you can go ahead and unplug the display and the front facing camera earpiece cable there. We'll move that out of the way. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Phillips screws. We'll go ahead and remove those. This will help us remove the earpiece, front camera, and proximity sensor. Go ahead and get that out of the way. So you're probably going to need to apply some heat on here and down here. So what we'll do is we'll get these screws out first. These are Y tips also, opposed to the ones on top. Those are Phillips. Go ahead and unscrew this, move this out of the way. There's a cable here that connects your home button. What we'll do is we'll unclip that. And then we're going to go ahead and remove this front camera and the home button. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get this on the heat pad and we'll warm it up. If you guys are just joining, feel free to hit the like and subscribe, guys. Leave a comment. Tell me if my video sounds okay or not. So we got the new screen here. With these newer screens, sometimes they'll come with this back plate, so you don't have to actually remove it from the old one. So that's a good thing. But if you do, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. You just have to unscrew those. Pop this little plate off and transfer it over. This little plate right here. Okay? Get that out of the way, and we'll just wait for the other screen to heat up a bit so we can go ahead and take off the top piece and the home button. If you guys are just scrolling by, come and say hi, guys. If you guys are learning to fix phones or looking into fixing phones, feel free to follow my YouTube channel. I got this live streaming right now on YouTube and Facebook. Hopefully we can get some engagement over time. If you guys, like I said, if you guys are scrolling by, don't be shy. Feel free to hit the like and leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching this from. Go check on that. So the screen's nice and warm. Go ahead and put a little bit of isopropyl on there, just to loosen up the adhesive some more. I'm gonna get my knife. Where's my knife? Kind of just work underneath here. Kind of wiggle that contact out. Do the same thing. Go ahead and loosen up this proximity sensor and we'll put underneath. Just kind of wiggle that out. Once we get that, we'll go ahead, get this out of the way. Then we'll go on a home button. We want to lift up this tab here and kind of get underneath. Just kind of wiggle it out. Like I said, you got to add some heat and a little bit of ISO. You know, softly and slowly break up that adhesive that's keeping it together. Once you get that loose, go ahead and pop the home button out from the front. And that's it. This is the plate I'm talking about, guys. This plate here, it's already on this one, so we don't have to transfer that. Get the old screen out of the way. Got the plastic, everything. So what we'll do is we'll get the home button back in there first, just like that, through the front. Line it up, and then we'll just connect the home button back in there. Just kind of have to work it a little bit. Just take your time. Make sure it lines up and just plug it back in. Once it plugs back in, just put your shield back on. Go ahead, grab your Y-tip. Where's my Y-tip? And screw that back down. Once we get that all screwed down, what we'll do is we'll move up here to the top. Move this little plastic here. And we'll go ahead and line up our front top cable here. Just kind of lay everything in place. Line everything up. Put our speaker back in. Make sure everything's nice and flush and flat. We'll loop our front camera over. Go ahead and put our top bracket back on. Now we'll go ahead and put these Phillips screws back in. Make sure you guys try to keep these organized because the top screws, they're all different sizes. So you don't want to be screwing in the wrong ones. Just in case, you might pierce the display there and damage the screen. So just make sure you put the right screws back into the right spots. Once we get that done, we're pretty much almost done here. So all we gotta do is just put everything back onto the phone. I like to kind of curl that over a little bit so when I line it up, it just sits nice and flush. Plug that back in. And then we got our two cables here for the home button. Plug that in. And for our display, touch, plug that in. Once you get everything plugged in, make sure it's nice and tight. Once it's nice and tight, we'll go ahead and plug the battery back in. Once that everything's plugged in, what we'll do is we'll fire it up. There you go, guys. Got the Apple logo on, so we'll just wait for it to turn on. Again, guys, if you guys are watching this on the replay, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment just to say hi and tell me how my videos are doing. Okay, guys, it's back on now, so just gonna test the home button. Home button's good. Go ahead and touch the touch. That's good. So once everything's good, we're going to go ahead and put everything back together. Start with this bottom plate here. We'll go ahead and put our 4 screws back in. Now once we get these 4 screws back in, we'll just move up to the top and finish off with the top 2 up here. Oh, that screw flew somewhere. I'm going to have to try to find that. There you go, guys. So everything's nice and tight again. We'll go ahead and close this up. Line up the top, make sure it's nice and flat, and then we'll go ahead and press everything back and just push the frame back in and make sure everything's nice and tight. Once it's nice and tight, we'll go ahead and put our 2 pentalobe screws back in. And just like that, guys, iPhone 8 Plus. Nice and quick. Time says 11 minutes. It's not too bad. Again, I'll go ahead and apply the screen protector for my client. I don't charge for these, for the iPhones. I like my clients leaving nice and clean. I don't cheap out. Every phone deserves a screen protector. So if you're getting your iPhone fixed from me, rest assured there's going to be a screen protector on there. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this back on. Let it do its thing. I can never get these screen protectors to go down in one smooth flush, but that's good enough. That's it, guys. iPhone 8 Plus screen replacement. If this was helpful, hit the like. Coming out with more lives as much as I can. So we're done with this. I'm gonna go ahead and charge it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice and short. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Mm-hmm.